A coach presses a player to keep raising the bar on the development of his signature skills.
We are inside and under the roof tonight here at Rogers Centre in Toronto, Ontario. Game one of this four-game set straight ahead between the Baltimore Orioles and the Toronto Blue Jays. Number one, the American League's batting leader, steps into the box. Coming up next. Eduardo Rodriguez, the Venezuelan left-hander, will be the man on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy's been throwing the ball really well. He picked up his 10th win of the year in his last one, and he'd like nothing more than to make it 2 good ones in a row and pick up his win number 11 today.
Into the box now, Trey Mancini, and the Orioles looking for more here in this game's opening frame. This one's down to third. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Hey, I can't imagine that's a pitch he was looking.
And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, number 1. He got off to a really hot start this year and currently leads the American League in batting average over the first half of the campaign.
Yeah, there's probably a handful of guys that get to enjoy the All-Star break the way he did. He was swinging such a hot bat that first half to find himself in first place in batting average. What a great start to the second half for him.
So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door, you know exactly what you're getting from him.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Now the 2-1 pitch. Popped him up. Here's Scope to make the catch, and there's out number 1.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And I want to focus on first baseman Paul Goldschmidt. I'm going to steal a line from my partner here, Dan Plesac. Hashtag Goldschmidt happens. This former Gold Glover can play some serious defense as well as carry this offense.
Stepping up to the plate, Rendell Grichuk, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. From the belt, the pitch, tapped down the line. Davis right there. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
First and second now, 1 man out. Good fight to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
So stepping in, Sean Rodriguez, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Liner into right center. That's a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. He pulls into third safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Now to the plate, number 1. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. Career homer number 149, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece. So we'll take one more look, and boy, he just continues to hit the ball out of the ballpark at an alarming rate. What a year. Now in the box, number 1, runner in scoring position with Sugan.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 2-run shot to left center, giving him an even 150 as they jump ahead by 3.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast.
Striding in, Jonathan Scope. He flew out in his last at-bat. Swing and a ground ball to third. Donaldson's up with it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They don't make any headway. Still down 9-6. Into the box now, number 1. Now, despite the matchup against some typically formidable pitching, he has already turned in a multi-hit performance.
That's why this guy's an absolute monster. He doesn't discriminate. You put a good guy out on the mound, he finds a way to work his knocks in, and he feasts on the 3, 4, 5s.
Lifted into center field. Flowers has it in his tracks. 1 away. Here's Jonathan Scope now.
The second baseman, number 6.
Mancini, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now.
Yeah, they showed a lot of grit to get the win here. They trailed by 4 runs, but never panicked. They just set about doing the little things that would. And the next thing you know, they're celebrating a well-earned victory.
10-6, the final score in this game. Toronto with their 80th win to pace the division. Eduardo Rodriguez earns his team-leading 11th win. Miguel Castro gave up a whopping 9 earned runs in the losing effort. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Our final one.
Folks just finishing up their work week, making their way into Rogers Center here in Toronto. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Baltimore Orioles and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's Blue Jays baseball, and it comes your way next. Aaron Sanchez, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
Here's Manny Machado now entering play. He's currently 6th in the American League in runs batted in, but with a chance to add to that total right here. From the stretch. Now Manny turns on one and sends it to deep left. And this one is gone. A home run. A 3-run homer off the bat of Manny Machado. Number 26 for him on the season. And the Orioles have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with a 3-run job and an early lead.
Now at the plate, number 1. He got off to a really hot start this year and currently leads the American League in batting average over the first half of the campaign.
Yeah, there's probably a handful of guys that get to enjoy the All-Star break the way he did. He was swinging such a hot bat that first half to find himself in first place in batting average. What a great start to the second half for him.
Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
Matty, this team is oozing confidence right now. They were playing well coming into this game. And what do they do right out of the chute, top of the first, throw a 3 spot up on the board. They got the opposition on their heels.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. The 0-2 once more. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but that'll be off the right field wall. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double. So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door, you know exactly what you're getting from him.
Here now the 2-2. Now a swing and a chance for Goldschmidt over at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Anthony Santander the next to bat. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. Smoked on the ground left side, and that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, boys. Through the 5.5, the old Tony Gwynn hole. And a nice piece of base running. Guy on second is able to let that ball, see it go through, and then advance up the field.
Now at the plate, number 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Hard hit ball to short. Machado is there. He'll go to Scope at second for the force out, and that ends the inning. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 3 innings complete. It's the Orioles 4 and the Blue Jays 1. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now.
Now batting, first baseman.
Mancini aboard here at first with nobody out. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone. A 2-run home run off the bat of Paul Goldschmidt. Home run number 9 on the year, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Wow, not every call is going to go your way, and there are some pitchers that pitchers think are pitchers' pitches, and you don't get that, and it puts you in a bad spot, and you could tell that it affected him. He was fuming, and he really wanted that last pitch, and the result, he lost focus and made another.
Ready for another chance? Jonathan Scope. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder has a beat on it. 1 out.
Cut it low.
All right, so time now for the Blue Jays Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects performing at high levels in the upper minors. Digging in now, number 1. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Line to the right side. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And the 2-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder giving chase. He's got it 1 away. Stepping in, Paul Goldschmidt. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. 1 out, nobody on. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo shot here for Paul Goldschmidt. His 2nd of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
At the plate, number 1. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Left fielder, number 1.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Sliced hard on the ground. Oh, terrible bounce, and it goes right by him. So that's his second knock of the game, and you can add this to his ever-growing list of multi-hit performances this season.
Does this guy ever look bad at the dish? I mean, really doesn't. Fighting for a batting crown, throwing out multi-knock games daily. It's going to be a fight to the finish right here.
Randall Richards.
The 0-1 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. One there. Back to first. A ninth inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for. Good job there to slam the door for the win, and they finished the month with a bang, just the way you want to.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. The Orioles posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Mike Wright notches his 3rd win of the year. Aaron Sanchez permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. From my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation. We are north of the border in Toronto, and the retractable roof is closed for comfort. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game weekend set between the Baltimore Orioles and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Joe Biagini, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Kind of a strange outing in his last one, Matt. Was able to pitch into the 6th inning, wasn't able to complete the inning. It kind of got away from him in the 6th. It'll be interesting, Matt, to see how he bounces back in this one.
Drilled to the left side, and this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put-away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Digging in, number 1. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First pitch on its way. Fouled off. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now. And this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. So his remarkable season continues as Toronto has taken a 2-1 lead. So we'll take one more look. And boy, he just continues to hit the ball out of the ballpark at an alarming rate. What a year. In now for the O's, Caleb Joseph, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Caleb Joseph.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High and deep to left center field. Back on it is the left fielder. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Number 1. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1. high fly ball out to straightaway center. Casado moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Tim Beckham. Past history with Joe Biagini, just 3 for 14. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Under it is the left fielder. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. One left for the... Digging in for his second at-bat, Caleb Joseph. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. This is line to left. In there, a base hit.
No runner, cut hold.
Hey, that's a good executed breaking ball down in his zone. You got to tip your hat to the batter right there. He was able to get down on that baseball and drive it for base.
Ready now, number 1. And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award. First pitch of the at-bat. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And there's one away. Next to bat for Toronto, number 1. He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Gone! It's a grand slam. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. His second home run of the game, as it is now 7-3. How about the work the lineups have been doing so far, fellas?
Matty V, this is turning into Home Run Derby Part 2. D-Row, 5-5.
So here's the cleanup hitter, number 1. He's gone deep twice in the game, making him 2 for 4. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Row, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches. And if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day. And we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
And he'll get in there safely.
Well, D-Row, you know, they say records are made to be broken. And what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBIs in one season. I can't begin to tell you as a former offensive player what that means. You want to put biscuits in the basket. Runs scored in ribbies. Runs scored in ribbies. And this guy's the best in the business right now.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Men on third with 2 down. Hit on the ground out to short. Machado has it. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. 9 men come to the plate, however. 5 of them score. 9th inning coming up. Toronto leads this one 12-4.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
12-4 is the final in this game. The Toronto Blue Jays get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. A great Sunday afternoon for baseball here, north of the border at the Rogers Center in downtown Toronto. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Toronto Blue Jays. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Here's Manny Machado now. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
Manny Machado.
Lifted in the air out to left. Waiting on it, the left fielder. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So no run. Settling in now, Jonathan Scope. And he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. Line toward the alley in left center. Number 1 is there, and he has it for the out.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And let's focus on one of the most dynamic outfielders in our sport, Kevin Pillar. He's a highlight reel every time he takes the outfield. Has made some of the most signature catches of the last 5 years.
Designated hitter, Tim Beckham.
The 2-2. Hard hit toward the hole. And into left field for a 1-out hit.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Now batting, number 1, and he's the reigning American League Player of the Month. First delivery to him on the way. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Flowers comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense.
Runners on the corners now with 1 man gone. And stepping in, the power hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And the run will score easily as the Orioles are off to a 1-0 lead.
Got his job done.
Now at the plate, Jonathan Scope. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder has a beat on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Orioles settle for 1. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Orioles 1, the Jays. Striding in once again, number 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Taken in by Scope. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Ready for another shot now, Tim Beckham. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Tim Beckham.
Here now the 2-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Number 1 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. At the plate, number 1, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Here's Didi Gregorius. His past history with Dylan Bundy, he has 7 hits in 35 ABs. He's taken him deep once. Didi swings and belts a ball to right field. This is carrying well. Gone! So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 11 for him on the season as the Jays have opened it up now to 4-1.
I love it. They walk the batter ahead of him and basically says, oh yeah, you want a piece of me? Here you go. And he deposits a 3-run bomb in the seats. They'll think about that twice next time.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Tommy Davis. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder giving chase. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Here now the 2-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Under it is the left fielder, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's Manny Machado now. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Hit in the air out to left field. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Stepping in for the Jays, number 1. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far.
Number 1.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Left center, base hit. So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door, you know exactly what you're getting from him.
8th inning, 4-1 is our score. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. Mancini will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. On to first, and they get the double play. And the score finishes 4-1 today. Toronto win their 40th game. Rain falling here in the tri-state area as we close in on game time at Yankee Stadium. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the New York Yankees. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Alan Preston will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
Yeah, Matt, he wasn't particularly good in his last one. He only pitched into the 3rd inning, but fortunately the teammates scored some runs, and he was able to come away with a no decision. This guy's a much better pitcher than that, and he's going to need to pitch a lot better in this one.
Here comes the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Blackman will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Into the box, number 1.
And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award.
And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line.
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
Line to the right side. And that'll get down out there. Rupp rounds the corner and is headed home. He will score as it's now a one-run ball game. And he is in there.
With that hard double, you get a glimpse to see why this guy is a legitimate MVP candidate this season. Whenever he gets a chance to produce, he seems like he takes advantage of it. Great example there.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And a big strikeout there. They'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. A run on 2 hits here for Toronto. We'll head now to the home half of inning. Next for New York, Charlie Blackmon.
Center fielder number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Little flare out to left. And that's in there. Base hit. Frazier is on his way home. He comes across to score. And they now lead by 2. So he's able to come through here. Digging in to try it again, Clint Frazier, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Popped him up. Gregorius ranging into the outfield. 1 down. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Cesar Hernandez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Waiting on it, the left fielder. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 1. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel and not have a guy ready that you can turn to.
Therefore, it is Blackmon, and he's got it for the first out. So striding in, Gary Sanchez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit hard to short. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Stepping into the box, number 1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he fouls this one off. On the season, number 1 is, get this, slugging over 700. That's a number almost unheard of. So if you can help it, don't miss any of his at-bats. Back up the middle. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb. But, hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Frazier racing back at the track, but he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Really unfortunate there. Obviously, the runner at second base was going to score easily, but it's possible they could have waved the runner around from first as well. We'll never know, though, as he's forced to hold the runner at third because of the ground rule double.
Randall Richards.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher, you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He's in at second safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. Well, that's why you pay the closer big money, so he can come slam the door quickly when he has to. 2 pitches, 1 out, and that game's on ice. Well done.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. So the Bronx Bombers win their 40th game in front of... Wednesday night baseball set to come your way from... Luis Severino is on the mound for game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, one of the strengths of this guy is handling right-handed hitters. Right-handers coming into this game are hitting under 250 against this guy, so he's doing a lot of things right when the right-handers step into the batter's box.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone, whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set. You take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Blackman is camped under this one, and he will put it away to retire the side. Stepping up now, Gary Sanchez. He went deep in the contest last night. A swing by Sanchez, and this one soaring out into left field. And that one is gone! Stepping in, number 1. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. He's set. Here it comes. Swings through the slider there. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt. In particular, that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now.
Stepping into the box, Tyler Wade. First time up, he went down looking.
The shortstop, Tyler Wade.
Hit on the ground toward the left. And that's through for a hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Now, you got to be frustrated if you're on the mound.
Now at the plate, Greg Bird. He worked a walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. And a great start to the inning for the Bombers. It's a leadoff triple.
Other than a home run, there aren't a whole...
Digging in now for the Yankees, Giancarlo Stanton. He's popped up in his first plate appearance and flied out last time around. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Number 1 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Ready once again, number 1. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Number 1.
First pitch on its way. Bullet back up the middle. Blackman is there, and he has it for the first out. So back to the top of the Yankee order, digging in, Cesar Hernandez. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder giving chase, and he makes the catch for the second out. So digging in now, number 1. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game.
Meanwhile, now this is hit well down that right field line. And gone for a home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right. And this will make things interesting at this point. It's now a 6-5 game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Clint Frazier comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Hit on the ground out to short. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Hey, you know what? Right there, he executed a pitch. He can't worry about where it's going. He just wants to put it on the ground.
Man, facing Chapman is not for the faint of heart as he unleashes fireball after fireball. Gets the final out here and another save. What a weapon Chapman is.
Baseball from coming to the plate now, number 1. He's got an opportunity here in a bases loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
Blackmon is under it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And no chance there. He'll make it to third safely.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get?
Now to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman.
The windup and the 0-1.
Hernandez.
Now it's driven the other way with some authority, headed toward the foul pole. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Aaron Judge has in store. He's coming off a multi-home run game, and when you start hitting 2 home runs or more in a game, that means you are swinging the bat pretty darn good. I want to see how they attack him this time around.
Lifted the other way to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the running play. 2 down. At the plate, number 1. He hit a sac fly earlier. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. Gone. Solo shot to right center. So his remarkable season continues as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage. So we'll take one more look. And boy, he just continues to hit the ball out of the ballpark at an alarming rate. What a year. Number 1 will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. The 0-1 is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Blackmon going back. Gone to lead off the inning. Solo shot to right center. His second of the game, and it gives the Blue Jays a 3-1 lead. Digging in once again, number 1. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Leaps, and he made the catch. He took one out of the stands. Santa Maria.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
And the score finishes 4-1 today.